Loser. Meghan and Harry ask entourage to treat them like royalty after miserably kicked out of throne. Royal historian, Dr. Edward Owens, claimed to a story that Meghan and Harry still keep an impressive entourage who treat them like royalty. Dr. Owens is a former lecturer at the University of Lincoln and author of The Family Firm. Monarchy, Mass Media and the British Public, 1932-53. Speaking about Harry, he said, "How does that individual remain self-sufficient and how do they continue to enjoy this very lavish lifestyle that they've become accustomed to? Harry's been waited on hand and foot by servants since he was born. And by the sound of things Meghan and he have still surrounded themselves with this big entourage of people who are looking after them like they are still a prince and princess." Harry and Meghan's so-called entourage was recently on display during their whirlwind tour of New York City. The Sussex's significant security detail for the trip included US singer Taylor Swift's bodyguards on their trip and even had a head of security with them at all times. The publication also pictured Meghan and Harry embracing members of their close circle after they arrived back in California. Among them, the paper said, were Mandana Dioni, the CEO of the couple's Archie organization. Meghan and Harry's security detail has been an issue ever since the couple moved to the States back in January 2020 and the royals refused to continue paying for their protection. The couple even spoke about this in detail during their explosive interview with Oprah, during which Meghan explained that Archie wasn't going to be given security either, which is one of the reasons they wanted him to have a title. "If you've forgotten," in the interview, Meghan said, "They said, Archie's not going to get security, because he's not going to be a prince. Okay, well, he needs to be safe, so we're not saying don't make him a prince or princess, but if you're saying the title is what's going to affect that protection, we haven't created this monster machine around us in terms of clickbait and tabloid fodder. You've allowed that to happen, which means our son needs to be safe." Nearly 2 weeks after the Duke of Sussex, and his wife, Meghan Markle, made headlines for their joint interview with Oprah Winfrey, Prince Harry was seen on an outing for the first time since. Hitting the road in Montecito, California, Harry was spotted riding an electric bike through the streets as he was followed closely behind by a security team. The Duke and Duchess of Sussex were criticized on Tuesday by Meghan's estranged father, Thomas Markle, 77, as he appeared on ITV's Good Morning Britain. The retired lighting director, who lives in Mexico, said he had not seen his 40-year-old daughter for almost 4 years. He was unable to attend Meghan and Harry's wedding 3 years ago after he suffered a heart attack and was advised by a doctor not to travel. Dr. Owens offered his thoughts about Meghan and Harry's team of staff as he discussed the Duke of Sussex's upcoming memoir. Harry announced in July that he would author an intimate and heartfelt account of his time as a royal. The Duke said it would cover his lifetime in the public eye from childhood to the present day. The book is set to be published by Penguin Random House next year, with all proceeds to be donated to charity. Dr. Owens claimed there could be a potential clash between the publication of Harry's memoir and the Platinum Jubilee for his grandmother, the Queen, which is also next year. He said, "This is meant to be the Queen's last hurrah. It's very unlikely that there will be an 80th Jubilee. Harry is hot right now, he's interesting and he's got to make what he can out of that interesting story whilst people are still interested in him. At next year's Jubilee, the monarchy, the Queen and her advisors will be saying don't worry about it. That's going on over the other side of the Atlantic Ocean. This is a celebration of Britain, the Commonwealth,